And now we just make the wheel shape, and the wheel thickness would be the distance between these two sides with a little bit of clearance. So let's measure this, and from this point to this point, so the distance is 0.07 meters. We save this. Pelton wheel bucket. And open another file. In the front plane, we make a revolving sketch of which the line would be 0.05 or 0.06. So we just draw some arbitrary lines. And make some of the dimensions. This would be 0.07 or 0.06. Make these three things asymmetric. Control press all these three. We mirror this entire thing. With respect to this line. It's better. This part would be for area of the bearings, or the area where the shaft would be connected, because this little portion would be carrying most of the loads. So let's just dimension them a little more. We'll be making them as 0.05. Restrict this area as well. Say 0.03, maybe a little more or less, 0.02, because this area would hardly take any of the loads. I could just make these 3 points symmetric similarly. And another dimension to be added is this one. This would be the shaft radius. So 1.5. Oops. 0.015. Let's set this, make it 0.1 meters. Make these two equal. And set this one to 0.08. Similarly, this portion is 0.02. It would be good enough for us. Now we go for the revolve, but for that, before that, we make a center line as reference geometry. The entire thing would be revolving about this thing Now we save this one as well as pelton wheel 1, and now make assembly from this part. Insert the runner component. Looks like this isn't quite a bit good fit, so we just enhance the dimensions. We just go back to the main wheel, edit the sketch, make this dimension as say 1 meter, this one as 0.95 of the meters. We make this as 0.2. Let's see how it looks. The shaft is gonna be too small, so we just enhance it once again. .08. Alright, that's much better, I think, but before that let's just edit the sketch and lessen these dimensions a little bit. Make this 0.8 and this one as 0.7. and see how this thing looks like now. Yeah, much better. Now we move this part. Now we just go for the mates, and for that we choose this top plane to be parallel with this face. And go for another advanced mate. This would be the symmetric mate. In this case, we choose the symmetry plane to be the right plane, and the planes which would be symmetric about this plane would be these two. They're much better. And now for another mate, we try to make this plane to be at a constant distance from same top plane. And the standard mate would be this distance mate. Let's say distance would be 0.7 and 4. How about that? They're much better. Looks pretty good enough for us. Now we just make some of the patterns of it, and that would be circular patterns. The parameter would be this circle, any of the circle you choose, and the component would be this one. Now we choose how many of it we need. There is an optimum number of runners for every pelton wheel specification. You may just go for any of the fluid mechanics or fluid machineries books for the further informations about it. So we'll be just leaving it 15 for the time moment. and in this case you need to consider that when the jet hits this face, it does not rebound to the back surface of this other runner, and neither that it may be wasted. And for that removal of wastages, we have cut this face out, and this is our pelton wheel. And if we now wish to assign some of the materials, we just go to the material out here, edit the material. In most of the cases you might just see steel alloys or cast alloys. We just go for the cast carbon steel at the moment. We apply it, and to limit, the appearance is modified, and in this case we assign the material as AISI steel, as stainless steel. The appearances are updated out here as well, and if we want furthermore, we just could apply some of the colors. Add some metal and steel. Let's see how it looks. We could just modify the colors as well. Let's say we want it painted. Car paints. Go for the entire part. And our buckets are updated out here. And if you want the wheel to be colored as well, we can go for that as well. Let's see how many colors we have. Say we wish to go for somewhat like gold. And that's our goldish looking pelton wheel. And if you wish to go for the rendering, you can go for the renderings, and for the rendering approaches you may just look for the previous tutorials that is available in our channel. And that would be all for this one. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hit the like button below if you have. Please subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.